We're going to be starting very soon, guys. If you are in the chat channel, please let us know what you think. Who's going to win this match? Plastic Fantastic or indeed Joke? We've got a very strong team, two very strong teams who have been playing in the ESL and stuff recently, so they are both not strangers to a bit of competition. As we see these splits going off, we do see the blue team heading up the mid.
What are they doing?
Very interesting. This is a good play. It's a play I've been seeing a little bit more recently from EU teams, going up the mid and then actually cutting everyone off from red, essentially.
Yeah, I mean, right now we are seeing that the entirety of the team Plastic Fantastic, minus 2 people, is at the close point for Team Joker, which is really odd. They really want this close point. Team Plastic Fantastic, very, very well known for putting early pressure onto their teams. And we'll see if it's going to pay off here. Din, very, very low here. He's going to have to pop Death Shroud. Death Shroud is being popped. Death Shroud is now all gone, and he's going to go down here to Beyond the Clouds almost instantly. Sizer also being a very, very good tool here. And we do see that, unfortunately, Terron actually going to go down here into the keep here, maybe also down, and that is going to be a 3-team wipe for Team Plastic Fantastic. What a wonderful job by them. Excellent, excellent maneuvering.
That was that was just textbook awesomeness, is what I'm going to say.
This could be a 3-cap, Jebro. This could be a 3-cap within the first 2 minutes of the game.
What they're doing, what they've done now is they've tested their opponent. They've gone, you know what, let's get B full out offensive. They're really putting the pressure on, and they're putting Joke in a position where they're intimidating them. And hopefully Joke won't bow down to this, and they will pull back. I can't say anything else. It was bang on. They've gone back. A Joke now using this. They're going back to Henge. They're going to get the close point. Yes. Nice one.
You know, unfortunately, Titanium does fall as well, as maybe once again. Pardon me, I had the hiccups at the worst possible time there. We are going to see Bruho. I hate you people. There you go, Bruho. And he unfortunately does go down to Terron. That is going to be a death. But we are going to see Quasar actually come in here with some hefty damage and support. They're going to be doing some nice blocking. And right now it is just a single point advantage, 5 points to 100 points. To 5 points in favor of Team Plastic Fantastic. That is such a huge lead right now, this early on.
Yeah, in the first match as well, in the final of a tournament, it can be quite demoralising as a team to be in that position. Remembering that Joke have done extremely well to get where they are, but Plastic Fantastic have just come out straight away and really smashing it, and with full confidence and just not even worrying about. I mean, they've got the opposite team's close point, and no one's, well, hopefully when they spawn they'll recap that if they do go down anywhere. We've got a bit of a fight going on at mid. Plastic's Fantastic are actually getting the only points on the map at the moment. We've got even fights on the mid, and at Henge, Quasar did just go down there on Henge, so it looks like Red may be getting Henge now, but they're backed up. Oh, it's 3 versus 2 now on Henge.
Yeah, unfortunately, Brujo does go down here. The Din actually going down here, popping Death Shroud to try and get some extra HP. Going to pop that heal off as well. Brujo does go down. We are seeing Sizer in the mid go down here. I'm sorry, not go down. I just need to take out Maybe and Imba as well here in the mid. And it looks like Joker going to actually be able to cap the close point of Team Plastic Fantastic. And just on a side note, everybody, this is going to be the finals. You are watching the finals, so this is pretty much all the cards on the table right now.
Indeed, and apparently Scarlet's minions are attacking the Harafi hinterlands as well. Yes. Just for your information.
So we're actually going to stop casting and go help the hinterlands out here. And we are seeing Sizer and Brujo actually dealing a no damage whatsoever to Terran. He's just like, you know what? I don't care that you guys are all here. I'm just going to do pretty much nothing. Unfortunately, that whirlwind going down, dealing a ton of damage now to Terran. Terran actually dealing some amount of damage, but that hammer is going to deal pretty much no damage whatsoever. We're going to see Titan try and rally his opponent here. The stomp does go off just seconds before the rally does happen, and Titan going to be popping that knockback there, trying to get his opponents off the point. Not going to be able to do so, taking a lot of damage from Sizer and Brujo, and the Hammer once again trying to stun up the Titanium. Titanium just not doing a good job right now.
No, I mean, Red coming back now a little bit. They've got 2 cap. Oh, Titanium is down, but the Din is just coming in for he needs to get a fear down, get Sizer and Brujo off so he can maybe get that res. Looks like Sizer's going to go for the down. He did get the down, so Din is there indeed on his own, unfortunately. Mbaka is down in a very precarious place as well between the points. Not a good place to be caught and get downed.
No.
At all there, unfortunately. Red, potentially Thief is the only one on the map who can actually keep their close point and keep the points coming in for them. Mm-hmm. We do have Terran over at Henge, but he's just gone down as well. Back to the 2 cap to blue potentially now.
Well, it looks like right now that the keep is actually being a little bit contested by Maybe versus Corsair. But, unfortunately, a Thief versus a Guardian really isn't going to do much. Guardian has a lot of potential damage negators. Going to pop that block. He does have that heal, which also blocks his opponents from dealing anything. He also does have his renewed focus, which turns him invulnerable and completely gets all of his virtues back on cooldown, which is also very, very helpful. And it looks like he's going to be able to pretty much keep the keep, as they would say, until his teammates actually come up here. We are going to see Imba try and deal as much damage as possible. Going to switch to that Mei spec here onto the Qzar. Really not going to be able to do much of anything. Going to pop his ultimate skill there, become invulnerable. And Imba actually going to go down here as well. So the keep is going to stay towards the Plastic Fantastic side for the moment.
Very strong over here, these guys. I mean, they're Red were pulling back there quite well, but and they're using the map now. They're getting around the map. Plastic Fantastic having problems over here, trying to keep mine, which is something they're trying to do. Brujo is back on that point. What they're doing is they're just trying to draw back Red to their close point to recap, and they're doing well. And then they can go back to Henge and do what they're doing now, which is just reclaim the point. They're doing a good job. The Plastic Fantastic playing the map, playing the team exactly how they think they should be, and it's working in their advantage at the moment.
Mm-hmm. Right now, taking a look at Henge and Terran doing a good damage of some AoE knockbacks there onto the enemy team there. He is going to get downed and rallied almost instantly right there. No, he's not going to get rallied there. Some CC coming out from the Fresh Worm, actually, and we are going to see some potential downstage here for Titanium. Titanium does go down, and that is going to be a rally there. I'm not sure what he rallied off of. I think he rallied off of himself here. Can he actually rally his teammate? No, that is not going to be the case. Unfortunately, he does go down there, and Titanium is going to go down here as well. So this is going to force the Plastic Fantastic to try and grab the close point once again.
Indeed. I mean, that Flesh Worm was doing a very good job there on just off the point, putting a lot of damage in there as well. Just see Din going down off the point and mid. Blue back again, securing the midpoint. We do see Red just can keep going back to Henge. It's working. It's getting Plastic Fantastic back off the map, but they know what to do. They're just pushing mine back as a reflex reaction as they're getting the Henge. So then they're losing people to mine and then trying to recap Henge, and then just doing the same thing over and over, which isn't working. So they need to change it up here.
No, I would definitely agree. Maybe, unfortunately, going down here as well, we are going to see Terran try and pop his Frenzy, and become invulnerable for just a couple of seconds. That does buy him some time to try and grab up to the keep there. But unfortunately, a lot of players here now on to Plastic Fantastic, on to the keep here. This is going to be a possible 3-cap once again. And it looks like Slicer versus the Din. This is going to be a very, very close matchup here. Let's actually watch here for just a little bit here. Slicer doing a significant amount of damage onto the Din. Din actually having to pop a lot of his buttons that just kind of panic buttons, if you were. He's going to pop that Torment, though. Slicer actually going to line aside him and completely negate that Torment. Spectral Armor is going to be popped as well, giving him some life force regeneration, but not going to be enough here. He is going to go down, and this is going to be another point capped for the Plastic Fantastic team.
Yeah, they've hit 475 points now to 260. They've just got that boss kill. Very good job there from Plastic Fantastic, being very solid, doubling the points of Joke there. we saw that a very, very, very strong showing. I'm just looking through Din's spec at the moment because I'm very interested about how Necros are running at the moment. Seems to be quite a fear-oriented spec as well. But anyway, ignore me. So they did extremely well. They were going to go on to the Legacy. See if Joke can pull this back. I wonder if anyone in chat thinks how this match is going to go, whether or not they think Joke can pull it back or not. I think there's a good chance they could. They've just got to be very aware of how the map's going to go and how Plastic Fantastic are going to play, especially based on the last match when they were offensive from 0 points.
No, I would definitely agree with that. I mean, it's pretty much the opening play of Team Plastic Fantastic pretty much sealed the game, in my opinion.
It was an epic play. I mean, it was the way they went up to keep and got their close point, and the three guys, they took all paths that Red could go, and it's as if they farmed them back into mine. It was really good. I've never seen that before. Really, that strong, like from the offset. That was really, really good tactic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they did a really, really good job at just kind of controlling the map the entire game and really kind of putting a lot of pressure on the enemy close point. Now, in this match, I think that we're going to see a lot of really good plays from both teams, and I think that we're going to see a potential Guild Lord. Both teams know the importance of this, but you know what? If we don't see one, I won't be too upset, but I will be a little upset because, you know, it's fun. It's fun to watch teams rush onto the Guild Lord and really just try and say, okay, can we get to 350 points and just all as a team just rush the Guild Lord and see if we can win? Now, that can backfire if the other team's like, nope, let's just all pull up and try and defend the Guild Lord because you can heal it. So that is going to give them some extra kind of playability as well. But we're just waiting for teams to start here. And keep in mind, guys, if Plastic Fantastic does win this next game, they are going to be declared the Grand Finals champion. And if Team Joker pulls one more win, it's going to be a 1-1 victory for both team, and it'll be determined by a third match on the Battle of Kylo.
Indeed, back to the regular tournament thing. I'm just going to pull up our cams. I'm not sure how long we've got until we start this match, but we're going to keep talking until we stream it. So we're going to keep you guys here. We've been streaming now for about coming on 3.5 hours, I think, something like that. We're doing really well. It's during the day for Mr. Baz there. He's doing well. Appreciate him coming to join me today as well. Appreciate you guys coming. We've got the Apples and Axes tournament coming up next weekend. Is that right?
Next weekend, that is correct. Yes, starts at p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It'll be over on my Twitch, and that is going to be sponsored by obviously Arena is helping put together and supply some of the prizes, as well as a fellow co-caster of mine named Valerian. He's going to be providing $200 extra in prize pool. So all the other $620 prize pool, I believe, was the final numbers that I put in my head. I don't exactly remember. But we have a lot of really good teams so far signed up, and just waiting on the preliminary matches to actually finish, which will be the 14th, and then the final brackets will be listed over on my Twitter account as well. So
nice. Well, we're going to have to get some of these guys over, definitely, to watch that stream next week. I'm looking forward to casting on some American matches as well, because I've not actually done that yet. So it will be very, very, very fun for me to do as well. Hopefully we can get some of these EU guys over to watch. I'm not sure how much we come over to that side of the world and watch you guys fight and vice versa. So it's always good to get some different ideas of how people play, as we've seen with the Russians. The Russian guys tonight. I'm not sure everyone's Russian, so I won't say that everyone's Russian, but it's an RU tournament, so it's just mainly assumption. So these guys will play very, very differently, and there's a lot of team fighting emphasis in these guys and the way they fight. So hopefully we're gonna see a bit of a final get on here. We got 5-on-5 in the match at the moment. I wore a shirt today, look. Bazeleel told me he's going to wear a tie. He lied.
Well, you know what? I couldn't find it. I think my wife did laundry and probably put it somewhere where I have no idea where it's at. So.
You need more than
and
one
we're going
tie.
to start here. So let's
We'll talk about our
Let's get into it.
costumes.
I know, right? You know, I was going to dress up as like a fox or something, but that'd be kind of weird.
Yeah, so. Halloween's gone, man.
I know it is. I don't have an excuse to dress up now.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. We'll make up.
So the game starts in about 4.5 seconds here. We're going to watch these splits here as they come up. And it looks like we're going to see Quasar go for the waterfall. And a lot of the red is going to go for the... It looks like they're going to try and stealth up and go for the waterfall, as well as Titanium and Imba going to try and go for the midpoint. But it looks like kind of an interesting split. We are seeing a 4 split into the quarry.
Gone back to the mid, actually. Red pushing round. That's interesting.
Again, again, Plastic Fantastic putting a ton of pressure onto the enemy close point once again. This is just something that they do. Imba, dropping down to half health almost instantaneously, dealing just so much damage and not being able to heal it out. That is going to be a down state for Imba. Can Imba get rezzed? A couple members of the red team coming up there to try and rally him. He's going to go down once again there, and this is going to be a stop onto Imba. Imba not going to be able to... unfortunately, do much mentioning. There's going to be a one-player disadvantage here for Team Joker. Team Joker, again, once in the mid here, trying to completely dominate the midpoint.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Joke were thinking there as they went over to Waterfall. They did a very good job to actually stealth over there, get up there, 3 of them. I think they were thinking maybe that they needed to support mid because that's the only point they had. They should have just kept going. They were so far over the map to draw them all the way back through the midpoint and then all the way back to quarry is a lot of points and a lot of coverage for 3 guys to have to do. And I'm not sure they made the right move there, to be honest. They are going for Waterfall now, but Tez moved back and they're just making sure they're keeping that secure. So, yeah, a bit of a mistake there from Joke, unfortunately.
And we are seeing Titanium and Imba try and take their quarry back. And, unfortunately, we are seeing a little bit overcommitted on the Plastic Fantastic side onto the enemy point there, but it's still just a 1-for-1 point advantage right now. The only difference is Plastic Fantastic has been able to kill a little bit more players than Team Joker, and they're going to be ahead by about 20 points.
It's looking that way at the moment. These guys, Titanium's doing a very good job trying to tank the point. There's only about 16 points or so in it at the moment. This team fight over here at Quarry is going to settle it, I think. But Titanium's just got a very nice red. He's got his heal off cooldown, so hopefully he's going to use that, get rid of some conditions. He's got chill on him. The focus from Plastic Fantastic is very, very, very clear. They're getting that Guardian down. Now, any support for their teammates that's there is just dropped. As soon as that's gone, you can see that Din's gone down straight away.
Oh, Ember goes down too.
And Ember as well, just off point. So, Plastic Fantastic securing that. Probably potential to now hit the mid as the other guys are respawning. Terran, I feel extremely sorry for you as everyone enters the mid from the blue team.
Yeah. Terran right now going to try and desperately take this as soon as his teammates come back, but we are seeing Titanium come up from the support on the left side here, really trying to support that Terran warrior player. Not sure if he's going to be able to do it now. A lot of members of Plastic Fantastic being kind of committed into the middle point here. We do see maybe actually go down to Sizer. Sizer going to come up here and almost instantly burst down Terran. Just so much damage coming out from Sizer. Sizer doing a wonderful job at completely switching targets. That is going to be another downed state there for the Plastic Fantastic team. Unfortunately, Joker's in a lot of pain right now. Titanium using his might buff to try and deal some extra damage, but he's going to go get immobilized, and the point is still contested towards the Joker side, so not a lot of points being dealt to either team, just mostly off kills right now. Yeah,
so it's Plastic Fantastic getting the kills. Mesmer just moving the guys there to Mesmer Beyond moving the guys to Quarry there very, very quickly from that mid fight, so the mobility is there. They could quickly go for the kill on the guy from Joke there, and from Imbaka, sorry, and just get back to the mid, just pop back through the portal or run back. The control around the map is really good, and the mobility they've got with Sizer and with Beyond is very, very useful.
No, I would definitely agree. We are seeing be go down here at the waterfall, unfortunately. And it looks like we might have a possible disconnect, but in all honesty, the match it's been quite a long time for that. So we'll see what the disconnect ruling is going to be. I hope they did not disconnect because they're losing, because that would be kind of silly.
Yeah, I'm just going to assume there's not.
We're just kind of trying to figure this out here, guys.
I think we're just going to...
Did you see that? Red team got a counterpoint.
They're just going to keep playing on here at the moment. Maybe...
Nope, it looks like maybe's back, so that is not going to be a rematch right now. So that is going to be continuing the game on, and we'll see if the Jokers can pull ahead. And right now, it did not really affect them. 4 versus 5 only happened for about 20 seconds. So I don't believe there's going to be a rematch. We are going to see some heavy kind of detriments at Waterfall beyond the cloud, dealing some substantial amount of damage to the enemy team right now. Maybe trying to focus on this Mesmer, but Mesmers are very, very tricky in trying to really get anything. That portal's going to be dropped there to try and confuse the enemy team here. Mo is still on cooldown, and he is going to be able to use some of his staff abilities and scepter abilities to really try and make some differentiating dents into the enemy team. And they're unfortunately getting rallied almost instantly there, and then knocked back there once again. Trying to get rallied, trying to get stomped as well here. Does get rallied. Beyond the Cloud going to live to fight another day, and we are seeing Sizer once again just dealing a lot of damage to the enemy team.
Yeah, Sizer was extremely. Was probably one of the man of the ESL tournaments last week. Extremely useful player for Plastic Fantastic. In fact, every single player on that team is a useful player. And it's the same with Joke at the moment, but you can tell they're a bit of a newer team compared to Plastic Fantastic. They're doing well. They're only 100 points back, so they can still keep this in. There is all the chance. They've got a potential damage and burst to get the Lord down if they wanted to. They've got down beyond at the moment. They could probably get this close point back at the moment for them and maybe push from it. They are pushing under 100 points, coming back now as they're only getting points from Quarry. The Ranger is contesting mid as well, but they're going to lose the Quarry. The only points they're getting at the moment, it would have been very useful for them to keep that point, maybe shift some other guys down into mid.
No, I would definitely agree with that statement. Imba actually being rallied here once again. That is the third time he is going to be rallied there. So the next time he goes down, he's going to go down pretty quickly. Just keep in mind that the more times you get down, the easier it is for the enemy team to kill you. So you got to be careful how many times you actually get rallied. And sometimes it's just better to let yourself die. But we'll see if Imba can kind of come back from that. Imba, once again, being focus fired here onto by the team of Plastic Fantastic. Sizer, once again, just dealing so much damage to the squishy targets right now, focusing on that Necromancer. He is immobilized and he is tormented, which is going to deal some damage, but he is going to take out Din almost instantly. And Din actually going to be able to be rallied there. His heal is on cooldown, going to be able to use that, and he's going to be able to live to fight another day once again. Din, just so much damage being brought to by Din here. Din going to be popping his Death Shroud once again to try and live, but no one's going to really kind of come out from that. Everyone just kind of stayed neutral at this point.
Yeah, I mean, at the moment it does look very... Din's trying to get on the point there. They're doing well to contest. There's a lot of congestion. They're doing good at the moment, Joke. They know what to do with Plastic. They know that they're stronger in the team fights and they're going to take them out. Didn't just get rezzed up there. That was a very good move. It's just what they do from here. I mean, they have picked up Quario again, so they are picking up their clothes, moving back there, and they're stretching them out across the map, which is the only thing they can do. So they are combating them quite well on this match at the moment. They just need to keep it up. So keep up what they're doing at the moment, and yeah, we'll see how we go.
Yeah, I mean, right now it is a 2-point advantage for Team Joker. They can pull ahead of this if they keep these points for just a couple minutes here and possibly go for a Guild Lord. But if Team Plastic Fantastic gets to 350 points, they can easily rush the Guild Lord and really not worry about the rest of it because they have such a huge team fight presence right now. Unfortunately, maybe actually in a little bit of trouble here, dealing some sort of damage to Sizer. He does have Sizer targeted. He wants to try and take down the most potent target for the threat here. But we do see Sizer deal a ton of damage right now. Does get stunned up there by one of the members of Team Joker, and he's going to focus on maybe, once again here, trying and eliminate some possible threats here. Now going to focus on Din there. Lots of damage here being focused onto Din. Din not being able to keep any of his booms because Sizer is that sword thief.
Yeah. Oh, Sizer's going down there. Oh, the burst. Holy crap.
Yeah.
The burst combined with Brewer, they just took Din. Poor bugger. He was getting CC'd. And, oh, that was a nice move from... Who came in there? Maybe. Just put him into stone. That was a really, really well-timed move there. They are going to get Din down, but... Oh, that was really, really well played. We have actually seen Joke go into the lead now as they've got Quarry and they do have mid. They've done very well to keep them at bay at Waterfall. Now they need to just keep up with the points. What do teams do now? We see that Joke have hit 350. We do see Plastic Fantastic only need to hold on to a point and potentially go for a Lord. So do we see both teams maybe go for a Lord rush, or do we see the whole map go out? I don't know at the moment.
It'll be interesting to see. We are seeing Sizer go for the Quarry here, going to try and cap it, but he's going to have to try and take out Din. He hasn't had much trouble in the past there. He's going to be a little bit confusing there. Try and look at that burst from Sizer, just almost taking out the life force from Din almost instantly there. And we are seeing a small battle in the mid here. We are seeing Terran and Titan try and deal with the illusions of Beyond the Clouds, Brujo. And it looks like we are going to see Beyond the Clouds a little bit of trouble there. They're going to have to try and back off as well as try and support his team there. But Terran, pretty low there, does have that healing ceiling to be popped there. But that would, of course, negate his regen right now. And it looks like Sizer actually decided not to go for Quarry.
Oh, Terran's just gone down.
Going to try and go for Quarry once again here as he picks off the Din. The Din is really trying to fear him and trying to keep him away there, but we are going to see Bazeleel being popped there. A lot of burst damage coming out from the Din as well as Brujo trying to desperately just deal some sort of damage to Din. Din doing a great job at just kind of keeping them on point there. He is going to go down there, and this is going to be a possible comeback for Team Plastic Fantastic as they are down by about 40 points. This is going to be a very close game.
It's very close at the moment. We see it's 50 points. We do see that Titanium is the only one from the red team in the middle. We do see that Terran is actually currently joining him as well. We're going to see Red piling into both points now as we try and see them cap it. They've got Waterfall, they've got mid. Oh, Plastic Fantastic are going for Guild Lord. We're going to see this is going to be an exciting end to the match. They know they're not going to be able to pull the points back, so they've all zerged to the bosses. Red need to think about what they're going to do here.
This is going to be very, very close here. Sizer coming up here. We do see the Din here trying to lay down some fear points here. Sizer aggroing the Guild Lord. Guild Lord going to be using some abilities to try and negate some of that AoE damage here. Guild Lord still at about 80% now. We're going to see about 70% here. Points are going to be 480 to 1 to
485 now.
We're going to see, it's very, very close here. I don't think they're going to be able to do it here. A lot of heals going on to the Guild Lord right now. Guild Lord still at very, very high heal points here. Maybe going to be, unfortunately, going down. Sizer going down.
Oh no, he's got a bit of burst on him.
So close here.
He's on 50%.
10-point difference here. Red Lord is going about halfway. Instant health, full health to the Guild Lord.
No interrupt there.
For Team Joker.
Red team.
By Team Joker.
Oh, wow. So close at the end.
Close match.
So close. A pleasure to watch that. Awesome play there. Oh,
that instant heal there from Team Joker just completely sealed the deal there for the Guild Lord. Guild Lord was about to go down, and they, wow, that's just such an incredible play there by Team Joker. I don't even know what healed him. I was watching the HP bar the entire time and watching the points just kind of slowly pick up and down. But guys, this is going to be the final match. Whoever wins this takes all the marbles.
Indeed, what the main ability that the Lord has in that is his self heal, which heals him up about 60%.
Oh, that was his self heal. Okay.
Yeah. No one interrupted it, unfortunately. I believe it was. I don't think he used it much up until that point, but you need someone to run interrupts on that Lord if you're going to go for it. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like they did. And with Brujo probably main man in charge of doing that, maybe some and the burst from Sizer you could see. Unfortunately, it was just too. They couldn't move any quicker. It was a gutsy play, and that was what they needed to do, and they thought they could get it in fair play for going for it in the first place. Sorry?
Go broke or go home, sir.
Yeah, exactly. It does mean we get to watch another match here, which is pretty good.
Well, I'm excited about this one because Battle of Kylo really kind of tests both teams at their core right now. So I think what we're going to see, excuse me, I think what we're going to see right now is both teams, I really hope both teams use the Trebuchet because it really plays a key factor in this map. And I think that if both teams decide to use the Trebuchet, it's going to be a completely different matchup than what we've seen previously.
Yeah, I agree at the moment. I mean, we're doing... I was so close compared to the first match. It was really good. I don't know. What do you reckon is going to happen in this match?
Honestly, pretty much anything's fair game at this point, just due to both of these teams being extremely well put together, very, very good communication, and very good decision making. So I think that it's going to be another close match.
Yeah, I agree completely. I've just got to quickly check something, some of my settings, and I will be back if you want to have a random chat.
So while he's doing that, we're going to just kind of wait for both teams to try and figure out what their strategy is going to be. So far, we don't really see much of anything different, in all honesty. Both teams looks like they're going to be using the same matchups from the last game. I don't see any really difference in specs or weapons, so that's going to be another interesting factor in how this is going to actually play out here. So I hope everyone's enjoying the tournament. I know I am. It's been a very, very enjoyable time.
Hi there, I am back. Apologies for that.
Yeah, you're good. Okay. That was an amazing game. I can't wait to watch the VOD of that and really see what happens, because I wasn't paying attention. I was just watching the HP bars.
Oh, yeah, I'll be uploading everything to YouTube. Yeah, so guys, underneath my Twitch video that you currently see at the moment, you will see a YouTube channel link and a Twitter feed link, which you should definitely click and check out. And also, if you go to Bazeleel's channel, you'll see that happening as well for him. So we will be seeing a final here very shortly.
Hopefully no more disconnects.
Yeah, I seem to have a little bit of a problem with that. I'm getting some lag in game myself as well. Just checking out the stream to make sure it's running okay. Seems to be a bit better now.
It's fine when I was watching it, so I think you're okay.
Yeah, it might just be my download speed, I think. I don't know what's happened. It seems to be Saturday evening in the UK. It seems to be the worst time to stream, so I might have to change that.
I noticed.
It's the ISP. It's just everything just halves. It's really random. Anyway, we'll get back to these guys. I'll have a quick look at these specs while we're just waiting.
While we're waiting, you do that. I'm going to get a drink of water.
No worries, go for it. I'm just going to have a quick look at the guys from Joke here. As we see, quite an interesting spec from Titanium Joe. He's going for a 5 in Radiance, going for some blinds there, going for Valorous Defense in the Valetry. Yeah, I can see why he's going for that. I mean, it's very interesting. You could just go 10 there. I'll probably go for the trait rather than the 5 points for Justice is Blind. He's trying to get a bit more damage and whatnot, so that's fair enough as well. I mean, his spec is obviously working well for him. He's running a staff and the mace and the shield, so I'm wondering if he's running what I think he is. He's running a lot of... Oh, that's very interesting.
What are we talking about now?
He's just the spec that he's running. I mean, it's quite a typical spec, but it's just very boon orientated. I love boon majorly these boon specs that Guardians are running. So I got distracted there as my dog enters the room.
Dogs are good at that.
I've got like 5. Gets out.
You have 5?
Yeah, don't ask.
No, I'm actually curious. Why do you have 5 dogs?
Oh, because we have a big family of 5 dogs.
All right, well.
It's horrible. It's a
I
nightmare.
I can imagine so. I have 1 dog. It's like just a pain in the ass.
But, yeah, so I mean, it's a good team composition. Liking how neither team are going for a bit of a sellout comp, which is what I think of a 2 warrior, possibly 2 ranger setup. They should probably just limit specs, just say maximum of 1 class per team, which would make things more interesting.
That would be interesting. All right, we're going to start this up, guys. This is going to be the finals of this tournament. I'm not really sure what to call it. Tournament.
Oh, it is indeed the unit organised tournament. So Joker going to go for the stealth as they did in the last match when they went for Waterfall. Not sure where they're going with this.
Trebuchet is actually going to be used by Beyond the Clouds for Team Plastic Fantastic. That's going to put them at such a huge advantage right now for their team. Going to be able to control points a little bit better. And it looks like Sizer and the Questor is going to actually try and come up, and we're going to see Plastic Cyrus as well come up from the window and try and deal some damage here. No one on the Joker's Trebuchet at all, but we are going to see maybe try and attack the Trebuchet, but we are seeing Beyond the Clouds using that portal there just in case if he needs to drop it and then go back to the Trebuchet. And right now it looks like the contestant is going to happen onto the midpoint right now. And at the moment it looks like blue team is a little bit ahead.
I mean, if he saw Terran there, he was just running off the point and running back in. His health was on like about 200 or 300 HP, and then he just like using his abilities and just got healed up straight away. He knows how to reset himself and come back in here. The Thief did what he should do on the Blues Treb. He's taken it down to about 20% HP, so that when that Mesmer's put that portal down to go and potentially get the repair kit. So now he's just completely wasted his time, really, unfortunately.
Yep. Yeah, unfortunately, Terran and Din actually do go down. Din does get stumped out as well, so that is going to be a 2-person advantage here for Plastic Fantastic for just a little bit there. But we are seeing that they are ahead by about 7 points. No one is going to be accumulating any points here. We are going to see Plastic Cyrus get Basilisk Venom nearby, maybe. Try and deal some damage and try and deal some good fear condition damage here. Good point control there by Plastic Cyrus. But we are going to see Titanium actually come up and support maybe here as well. And this is going to be a fight for this close point.
Indeed, at the moment, we do see that it's 1 cap each, and maybe it's gone down. Yep, just went out of cleave damage there, didn't get stumped, so they've been cleaving off him while they've been going for the damage on the other guys there. Do you see that the main fight at the moment is on this mid? It's got a Necro coming in now. Is still on the point. Yes, good one. Good job there. Necro's probably the only one who's really going to be able to get that Guardian off the point. He did very well to actually knock out Din there, using that shield knockback. This fight could be very interesting. Oh, the fear from Din is very good. He's got him off the mid, and he's got that point. That is the best person to get there, because he's got quite a few fears, so he can build up the contestation on the point and potentially even cap it back. So that was a very good move to send him there. They've got the mansion point as well. Blue aren't actually getting any points in at the moment.
No one is, right now the only person that's accumulating points is going to be Team Joker, and they just grab their close point. So both teams have their close point. It's going to be a mid-fight to the death right now. And we actually are seeing maybe on the Team Joker use that Trebuchet to their advantage. No one going to be using the Trebuchet onto the Plastic Fantastic, unfortunately, Plastic Cyrus does go down here. Midpoint being another huge point of contention here. We are seeing Imba come up and try and deal some damage with those spirits. Spirits are going to be popped there almost instantly and try and deal some blinding and AoE damage. Din going down very, very quickly. Imba dealing some substantial amount of damage here, but he's going to be able to evade and dodge out of the way. Unfortunately, going to be able to get mobilized here and deal some heavy damage, but also receive some heavy damage here from Sizer. Sizer going to chase him out here, try and make something of that chase there. Not going to happen. Sizer going to actually be able to do a very, very nice job at bringing him down here. That is going to be another stomp there onto Team Joker.
They've actually kept both side points out now, so Plastic Fantastic getting a bit. I don't know the word. They don't know. I'm not sure they're playing together or know what's going on around the map. They seem to be a little bit lost as to where to go, trying to get back some, maybe try and regroup and try and focus on a point. They are going for the offensive again, as we do see them, so they're getting back on the offensive, pushing the red team's close point. Just so you didn't just put up his plague form there, so he's going to be a bit tanky for a while. He needed to be because he had a lot of DPS and conditions on him. We do see that Brujo's gone for the down, and he did get stability off as well, so there was no contention there to get the down off. We do see Mbaka now is the only guy on that point playing against against Plastic and Brujo, so it's only an amount of time. He's just trying his hardest to try and keep the point. And someone may be there, almost saving the day for Mbaka there. We do see Plastic Cypress has gone down. That was a very good idea from maybe getting on the Treb, trying to even the numbers up on the windmill. He did get Cypress down, but he was the only one there to actually do anything about it. But very good idea.
Yeah, right now we do see the advantage going to Team Joker, but we did just see a 2-cap come out from Team Plastic Fantastic, and that is going to be a huge kind of downer right now for Team Joker. Team Joker have pretty much been in the lead pretty much this entire game right now as far as points, but as far as team dominance goes, it's pretty much been either way here. Sizer unfortunately does get downed, and that is going to be their burst damage out for quite some time now. And we do see Quasar actually pop his heal. He does have the ultimate still. Shouts are still going to be left. They're actually going to take that portal there and try and go for just to try to go for a 2-point cap and just kind of stay very, very quiet and calm. And that's, I think, something that Plastic Fantastic should keep doing the remainder of this match right now.
Yeah, they've gone back on the defensive, knowing that maybe that Joker have got their number. Maybe trying to change that tactic up so Joker could take a bit more time to actually kind of come back. Just to see Mbaka go down there, he's just popped his elite back up. He did get rezzed, not off his elite, so he's got that res now off his elite, just in case if he goes down. If he's about to go down a couple of seconds before, he'll pop that elite ability, so by the time he gets down, he will actually get a self-res, which is very, very effective. Either that or he'll res one of his teammates, so that's a strong ability still up in the team fight. We did just see someone roll through the fight there, unfortunately. Not the best move that they could have done, but they are running back, and the point is actually open. So if I was him, I would move into the midpoint now, as Titanium is just doing now onto there, and we see the Treb is back in play as well from Red. Maybe using the Treb, using the initiative, very good move. That is what is going to switch fight, as Plastic Fantastic find out very shortly.
Yeah, the Trebuchet is going to play kind of a key pivotal role right now, but we are going to see the mid go back towards Plastic Fantastic, and Titanium going to be forced to run away and try and go towards the close point of his own home right now. He's going towards the windmill. Windmill being contested here by Brujo and Plastic Cyrus. Nice knockback there by Titanium. Titanium trying to rally. Can he get it there? No, he's not going to be able to. He does have stability. Rallied onto the Din. Nicely done there.
Nice.
And that is going to be a possible stomp there. Nope, going to be interrupted there by one of his teammates there. Unfortunately, Plastic Cyrus does go down there. And right now, it is a 253 points to 248. And a very, very close game. Neither team in the lead right now. Both teams playing exceptionally well.
It's maybe this the game changer in this map. When we were last on Kylo for these guys, we were talking about how the Treb would potentially be a changer. No one took advantage of it, and maybe is taking advantage of it. No one is actually coming over to kill this Treb and take him out. It might be a good idea for Plastic Fantastic to regroup and potentially take out this Treb, because that extra pressure of that Treb is too much AoE damage, which they are just not coping with at the moment. So we'll see how they cope with it. Dizzy maybe has now moved off the Treb, maybe trying to back up the points, but I'm not completely sure. We'll see how we're going in a minute with the Treb. Hopefully they're going to go and kill it, because otherwise that's just going to play too much in this match at the moment. Yeah,
right now we do see the mansion being heavily contested by Plastic Fantastic, doing a nice job at really trying to confuse the rest of the team, but unfortunately Plastic Cyrus does go down here. Can he get rallied there? This is the Stomp's going to go off, desperately try and grab it. Stomp does not go off here. We are going to see some AoE heals come down onto Plastic Cyrus. Nicely done there, and here comes the Din here. Din, unfortunately, going to be going down here as well as maybe... actually, no, the Din did just pop one of his panic buttons here. We are going to see Imba as well as go down here as well to Plastic Cyrus. Plastic Cyrus does go down here, maybe going down here as well. So a ton of people just going down and up and not going to be able to really do much here. Stomp does go off onto the Imba. Imba is going to go down here, and Terran is going to go down here as well. So this could be a point contested onto the favor of Plastic Fantastic, and that is just what's going to happen.
Indeed, that was a very strong showing there. Mesmer did put a portal down as well, just in case when they've capped that point, Red do stream back in there. And Blue have actually gone back over to Wimwell as well to try and contest that. Sizer using that initiative again, getting back on the point. Din, unfortunately, knows what he needs to do now as well. Oh, Titanium going down on the midpoint. Losing. Oh no, looks like Blue are going to cap 2-1, so they're flipping this back quickly. Din doing the best he can against Sizer at the moment, but someone needs to get over to Windmill to help him, and actually needs to keep on that point if possible. Not sure who can help him out at the moment. He's only on about 10% HP as he goes down. I'm just going to stay with him to see if anyone actually comes back to try and help him. He is about to go down on this point, so it's going to be Oh, here comes Titanium. Titanium's coming in for the break. Oh, he's just a bit too late. Little bit out of range, but he's the perfect one to get on that point, being the bunker. It can potentially burn down Sizer over time if he stays on that point, but it's lucky with that timing there.
Yeah, right now Titanium doing a very, very good job of just kind of being a little bit unlucky there, unfortunately. But we are seeing 406 to 352 right now. This could be the moment of truth here right now for Team Joker as they pull ahead in this best-of-3 series. This is for all the cards on the table, all the marbles here, Jebro. And you know what? It's very much looking...
Did you just call me Jebro? I know we're excited. It's all these Joes that keep playing today.
I know. It's so confusing. We are seeing maybe, unfortunately, getting stomped out here just a little bit here. They might just let her bleed her out here, but we are going to see the point being contested for the midpoint here. And we do see Mansion once again here going towards the favor of the Plastic Fantastic. Unfortunately, we do see Imba going down here almost instantly here. And here comes that Stomp. That Stomp is not going to be effective. That interrupt is going to go off here. But we are seeing 3 players of the Team Joker down. It's going to be a little bit difficult for them to come back from this.
Yeah, I mean, at the moment, Titanium needs to hold on to that point if possible. They either need to push or they need to hold a point, because in terms of the maths, how this is going to work, they just need to contest a point and hold a point, and they can win this. So it really depends. They've got the Treb down. It's just been repaired, so maybe he's gone back on the Treb.
Yes, he has.
And can potentially get some kills and push their points ahead. I mean, with 1 point in the kills, could be possible to hold on to it.
One thing that is going to play another key factor is if Plastic Fantastic can hold these 2 points, they're going to win. But if Team Joker can outlast them and try and decontest at least 1 point for at least 30 seconds, they should be able to pull out a victory and the finals winner here.
It's a very exciting last game. We are 1-1. This is the fight. This is the decider for the free cap. There's a nice little blast there from Brujo, getting off the extra Chaos armor as he comes into Mansion there. Just going to let... They're not going to be able to contest Mansion at the moment. The only point they can really contest is mid. We're on 475 for Red, 460 for Blue. If he keeps going, Blue can potentially come back, especially if we get the kills. So the kills are going to be what it is now. Oh, we do see Blue actually... only 4-5 points behind now. Red cannot lose any more kills. We need... Oh, this is going to be lost on 1 on kills, by the way, at the moment. We do see that Wimble has been decapped by Sizer. No one from Red has been on their point. This close to the end of the match, that is a very fatal flaw for the Red team. They will lose this match, unfortunately, due to that decap.
Oh, 3 cap, and that's the game.
Very frustrated for Red. I am sure they are kicking themselves in the back of the ass for that one. Oh no.
You know what? I think one of the key plays to kind of note is that Joker really did use that trebuchet to their advantage almost the entire game, but we're caught off a little bit off guard once the Team Plastic Fantastic were able to cap at least 2 points and hold them for the rest of the game.
Ooh, that was... I completely agree with you there. I mean, that was an intense last match. I mean, we really got down to the points there in the last 2 games. It was so good. I could see that they were about to take that point, and I was hoping that Joker were gonna get back and keep it, and they lost the kills. And I think Plastic Fantastic, they're just stronger in those team fights, so they were kind of bunching up on them. Knew that, okay, we got 2 cap, we can win this on kills, so they're probably just gonna go for their kills. And yeah, it was an intense match, to say the least. I'm quite especially for a final. That's what I want to see from a final. I'm sure you can agree with me on that one.
No, I definitely agree. So congratulations to Team Plastic Fantastic for being the victors of the Team Unit tournament.
Indeed. I'm not sure exactly what you're going to win, or if you just get bragging rights. You're going to have to talk to Unit about that one. We came in a bit late here today, just because of different various reasons, like I was working, and time issues and different bits and pieces. But what we have learnt from today is that there are some really good EU teams, especially in the Russian area, that need to get out there and need to be streamed and need to get themselves in some tourneys. And you guys have also seen that as well. We've also seen some great new plays and different ways of playing from that kind of area of the world as well. And some great joke, and even in the last week I've seen how much they've improved. Same with Plastic Fantastic with their focus. It was a really, really good match, the final. Lived up to what a final, in my opinion, should actually be, that close. I wasn't expecting it to hit that close after the first match, but I was quite pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, the finals are always a lot of fun when they're very, very close. But on that note, I hear my son waking up, so I'm going to have to let you go, buddy. I had a lot of fun casting with you guys. Keep in mind, guys, the Apples and Axes first annual tournament is next weekend, which is the 16th and 17th, starts at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it's going to be over on twitch.tv/Bazeleel. Also follow me on Twitter and all that fun stuff. Thank you very much for letting me co-cast. Had a lot of fun.
No worries, man. Thank you very much. Just going to play you out with the Unit video. Thank you, everyone, again in chat for watching. Thank you, Unit, for letting us stream this. Check out my YouTube. Follow my Twitch TV channel. Just click that follow. I'll be giving out gems very soon in my future streams. Check out the Twitter as well. If you just get on it, especially with Baz, he's awesome caster as well. He's got a lot of old school vids. Check those out as well on his YouTube channel. Check everything out. We will see you very, very soon. Thank you, Unit, once again. Remember, those guys are recruiting at the moment, so let them know. Check them out. See what you reckon. After all, Guild Wars 2, you can join many guilds, so get involved. I will leave you guys with Unit's promo video for their guild. Thank you very much again, and I will see you on my next stream. If two teams PM me tonight, I don't mind having a little bit of a stream and muck around on. Maybe we can do this more often. Cheers, guys. Thank you. See you soon.